Today we are going to be looking at layout sins or amateur errors in design, and we're going to be using Canva, a free program online, to redesign this advertisement that I saw in a local magazine for Muriel's Italian Kitchen. So over here on the left is a chapter 4 checklist from Whitespace is Not Your Enemy. And if we look at these 13 items that it's saying, here are layout errors, we could see that several of them are made here in this advertisement. So first thing I can see is bulky borders and boxes. We have this huge bulky border of leaves trying to feel Italian, but it's really creating clutter. We have some cheated margins. There's not enough space between lines of text. We do have an internal margin, but it's not even everywhere. We have a centered everything layout right through the middle for all the text. We sort of have this trapped negative space right here and right here. It is towards the outside, but it's still kind of trapped in this border. We have tacky type emphasis, number 10, where we have shadows and outlines applied to different text. And let's see. I think that basically is this list. Other things that I notice is that Italian kitchen, I want to see delicious mouth-watering food, not a building. Also, a quick read. Perhaps using bullets rather than a paragraph of text to say that they do events. And my call to action, probably really clear for a phone number for events, and probably the website a little bit clearer. All right, so we're gonna jump into Canva. Also, I went ahead and pulled up their website, and I can see that they have this nice texture Italian background, and the logo is grabbable. So I am going to grab the logo so that I can use it in this design. So it looks like it is going to be in this white color, this cream color, and it is a PNG with a transparent background. And there's also some really lovely photos here. Delicious food. I'm going to grab this pasta photo to use. And let's see if we can find the logo not all in white. That might be all we have right now. Okay. So in Canva, I've created an account. I come in, I'm going to use a flyer, which is 5.5 by 8.5. And just to get started, I'm going to maybe grab a template that has a large picture, because I know I'm going to want a large picture. So I am scrolling through the templates. So Canva has many free templates and also upsells with premium. So I might even be able to search restaurant. I'm going to start with this one. All right, so you can upload images. So upload media. I can navigate to the logo. You can see that it's uploading here. And now I can drag it into my design. Now I know that I don't need the icon. I'm going to say the award-winning, so maybe we just need to simplify, say award-winning. And let's see, we have some details, so we can put down here, open 7 days a week. At 11 a.m. we'll simplify. We're going to put an address in. So 1742 Fairmont Avenue, Fairmont, West Virginia. Okay, I'm going to want the URL to be pretty big, and it is MURI. For URLs, you can always leave off the www. In Canva, in your ellipse for more, if you select that, there will be the uppercase icon, so you can turn it off. Typically, you don't want to be yelling, which is what all caps comes across as. So it is more just for some headlines or variation, but probably isn't what everything should be set as. MURILES. And because I'm on a dark color, I want a thick. A thick font. Oh, that one only has caps. Okay, so we will come back to maybe Archive of Black, maybe. All right. Let's see. We want to bring in the color. This kind of warm red, almost spaghetti sauce kind of color. So I select the background instead of black. We're going to come in here. Let's see, those are coming from the photos, but we can come in here and now slide our hue. So that's kind of coming into that warm red. Okay, so we pick our color. Let's go ahead and upload our spaghetti image. We can drop it on. We want scale, we want something large. We could replace maybe just these smaller pictures. Let's go back to the website and see how you can grab a few more pictures. We're talking a lot about catering, so maybe the space is also important. Let's see, we'll add some steak in there. Okay, so we're gonna say upload media, grab our other pictures. If you're in a template, you can simply drag it. Okay, so now we have those. So we need to pull out event. So give your special event the mural touch. So let's see, what font is that, Montserrat? So we're gonna bring award-winning down here. Make a little text grouping. Maybe even make this even larger because we want people to go there. We also want the phone number, but I think we're gonna do that for catering. So you can shift click just like you would in Adobe products. Grab your line, your picture grouping, another line. Now you can move it up to the top. And we're gonna, I think this is still gonna stay at the bottom. But now I think we're going to, it looks like they have this green color. Let's see what other palette. They have this darker maroon that they're also using. Wedding and events, let's click into that and see. and some stars and a gray. All right, so if we come into elements, you can get a rectangle, so lines and shapes, you can find something. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do a full width band, and maybe it will be, and part of your process is that you're just going to play as you're designing. You can have a basic idea of what you want your site to look like, but you don't have to know. Okay, now remember you can do positioning. So this is send to back, send forward, all the way to the back. That will make our darker color down here. I think we would say award-winning restaurant, so that becomes really clear. And let's see, so contact our sales team. Light. Okay, so over here you have text, and you can find add a subheading. You can get there. So contact our sales team for, I'm going to make this much smaller. And I'm going to do a body of text, and then this is where I'm going to bring these things into bullets. So we have weddings, reunions, corporate picnics, special events. All right, so we can select our text, turn it into bullets. We're going to need to change the alignment to left, make it much smaller. We want the phone number, and we want to give your special event the Muriel's touch. And maybe we actually bring it to about there. You can come in and click return to bring 2 lines of text. I'm going to duplicate, holding down Option and dragging, having just 2 bullets per. Okay, so now we can align. See, you have that bar on the right to just make it smaller, the text box. All right, now if I select this text, I can choose to make it larger. And then maybe this is where, whoops, I can undo. Maybe we put our phone number really large, so it's 304-363. And drag from the side. Maybe make this a little bit smaller. Be able to fit in one line. right, I don't even think we need contact our sales team. And now that we have this, there might even be room for one more picture. Maybe we don't even need our bars separating it. It can kind of go off the edge and bring this down some. If we come back to the website, maybe there is a picture that would be nice. I think this one is nice for a special event. So again, we're gonna go to uploads, upload your media. Drop it in. Now you can crop by pulling the sides. So that's the bar rather than this would be scaling. We'll keep the same margins between our pictures. Maybe we do a little off alignment. So instead of centered up there, I can see I've started to make a grid. So what if I now pull another picture? Ooh, bread looks great. There was like a dessert. Yes, let's do that. So we're gonna upload dessert. We're gonna put it up here. Minding we're making a leading line here, that those are aligned. I can double click in a picture, move the focal point. You can see it has my rule of thirds, so where I want the eye to go, you want your focal point to be one of these four intersections. All right, so this is already much improved. Add a little bit more space, so I have even internal margins as well as margins left, right, top, bottom. Select your text, make sure things are centered the way that you want, and alignments are happening. You can see it gives you these little purple lines to show that. And in this case, we would not need to add a border because there is color that goes all the way to the edge. But if you would want to, the way to do that in Canva would be to make a line, because the line will let you choose your stroke. So you can drag it, you're gonna hold shift to keep it straight. This is where you could put your weight. So if you wanted hairline, it's probably 2 or 1. You can use position to align to top. We wouldn't want it white in this case, so you could pick your colors. Maybe we do a cream. You can duplicate, so your line, you have this duplicate button, so that made a second one for me. I could now say align bottom, align center, and I see it's there. I can also hold down Option on my Mac keyboard. I'm going to rotate holding shift all the way up. That way my line is straight. And again, position align left. Okay, now I can duplicate it again and say position align right and middle it so it fits all the way in there. So I've essentially made a little border. And that is how I would go about updating. I might even come in and instead of white text throughout, I might actually select this cream that they're already using in their logo just for more consistency. And I think that would add a nice color palette adjustment. Let's see if we can get in and get that block there. Yep, got it. Okay, now you can also shift click and do multiple at the same time. Oh, I got that line. Okay. All right. So that would be the before and after. So using Canva to create a more modern design that could be used for flyers or an advertisement in a local magazine.